Oh, it is.
Are
Oh.
you were you planning on live streaming
Yeah, I
during the
was.
code?
Yeah, yeah. Just so like I have this like logged. Like, okay, cool. So I know like how much I'm doing each day, kind of thing. Do you want me to stop that?
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay, cool,
It's okay.
cool. Okay, in English. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be helpful.
All right, never mind.
No, but did you get it in the terms of the autoencoder that I
Not,
read?
not particularly. So like what the shared latent representation. I haven't really understood that. I know that yet. Like, what does the shared latent representation mean? Like in terms of an autoencoder.
So it's assume that you're just passing the MNIST data set into the autoencoder.
Mm-hmm.
So like your encoder is just going to try to convert the image into some random things which only it knows, and then the decoder is trying to reconstruct the
So
original image from
okay.
the encoded
So
bits.
the encoder is going to convert the image into some like set of numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Cosmic. Just trying to understand cross coders right now. Um, so we can like continue with the cross coder training and cross coder research, and then hopefully publish that as soon as possible. Um, yeah. Uh, and okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I was just saying that like
Yeah.
if you pass the image into the encoder, it'll probably like try to get into a set of latent dimensions
Hmm.
which is supposed to encode like the number,
What does that mean? Wait, wait,
and
wait,
then
wait.
it'll
So
like assume you're passing the image of two, like the handwritten image of the number two. So it's going to push it into like just a set of maybe eight numbers or something. Um,
wait, so like
yeah,
uh, so so take the number two,
yeah,
right? That's going to be turned into like some set of numbers.
yeah.
One, comma two, comma whatever, right?
Mm.
Um, and then like what is it like? Is it
Yeah, yeah, like it. So in between, it's just a different layer. One second, let me try to see. I've seen like a good blog somewhere. One
because like
second.
I've heard like a lot of analogies and stuff, but like what I don't know like what's the actual thing? The actual like at the end of the day, there's math calculations
Yeah,
happening in numbers, right?
it's
That's
just a bunch of numbers. So
right, but I want to know like
uh,
what's different, like what is it that's like actually significant about these numbers? Like what's the calculation happening? What's the actual like thing happening rather than like the abstraction? You know what I mean?
yeah, but uh, that's the mystery, right, of the deep learning thing. Like, like we don't know how it actually calculates it, but it's just trying to calculate it
But like
into
the
a way
uh
that can reconstruct.
but there is something that's known, right? Like we're not just like randomly like randomizing these numbers. There's like some process, right? Like when we were like encoding, cause like
Actually, no, they're just passing it into like a three-layer neural network. So one layer is the encoder, the second layer is the hidden dimensions, and then third layer is the
oh my
decoder.
god,
Like that's the basic autoencoder kind of a thing.
yeah. But I'm just trying to like what does that actually mean though? Like what like oh my gosh, um
Mm.
like
So what it means is that like that hidden layer should be able to compress the image into the number. Like okay, assume that the hidden layer is just um,
yeah, not like I
10
feel like
numbers.
we're just like in like still like in abstraction mode. Um,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I'm just gonna be like okay. But that's me. You said you got some results for GRPO.
Yeah, I was showing the model, but in Google I said that I ran out of GPU resources, so I have to do it
Ah,
again.
okay. Let me. Can I give you access to my Google Colab? Um, Ah, sweet. Thank you. Okay, I think I've seen this visualization shit. Um, which is okay. It's doing the same annoying thing which I hate in all like machine learning resources, which like it doesn't say the actual thing
Like,
happening.
what do you mean?
It's still just not saying like the actual thing happening. It's just like doing like this abstractions nonsense. Um,
Yeah, I mean, you can't explain without abstractions. Like, or
but there, but you can though. Like there is an actual thing happening. Like we're not like living in fairy dust here. There's an actual thing going on, right? Like
the actual thing is just like millions of numbers in between, and
right, but there's a
we don't
difference
know what's
between
happening.
there's a difference between like these numbers and like if I just get any random millions of numbers and do some random change to them. There's a difference between that and this, right?
Yeah, this is a compressed version which is more optimized.
Right. So, in what way is it compressed? In what specific way is it optimized? What is it that's been done?
Mhm.
Right? Like, there's an actual thing that's been done. There's an actual like thing that's been written in code.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I like abstraction, so I'm not
I
sure
guess
why.
that's fine. I don't. But it's costing for the memory thing. 1 second. Okay, the code takes two activation vectors. Dimension. Okay. 2048. All right. Well, this specific metric multiplication and the encode method. Okay. I hope so. Some. Wait. Activation. Wait, what does that mean though? X, comma, self dot w encode. What does this mean? Okay. Okay, so batch size 2048. There's the numerical activation values from both models. Okay. Okay, two because there's two models. 2000. Okay. Uh, right. Oh yeah, so Cosmin, for the memory thing, let me give you access to Google Colab Pro.
That would be helpful.
Yeah. Um, I think can I just share access of mine? Is that a thing I can do? Um, mm, okay. Okay. Actually, I think probably it's just easiest if I just let's see how much money do I have left.
So what are you trying to do? You're just trying to fine tune the model with GRPO.
Yeah, so Cosmic's trying to fine tune Players 1.0 with GRPO. Yeah.
Okay.
But the hardest part there was actually finding a good dataset that's not um, stolen data, basically.
Okay. What data set did you end up using?
It was MBPP, right? Or there was a couple others as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, there were a couple of data sets.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we still need like to find more datasets and stuff?
Yeah, I think we actually need some proper data sets to improve our reasoning capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would be enough for reasoning.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Okay. I've already made a list of them. Okay. MBPP.
So you're specifically looking at code generation.
No, so like we need to so for GPL we want to first train it with like some question answer data sets on code, and then also do reinforcement learning on it with like math. So like a math data set as well. And then so this is for train like the R0 version. Um, let's see, where is the MVPP?
Do you guys have a common shared repo that you're working with?
For the players, yeah. Uh,
Actually, I have found another data set
oh yeah.
which matches our requirements perfectly, but I don't think it is possible. But it just matches. It is called Open Math Instruct One.
Hmm.
It just matches our requirements perfectly, but
Oh, this one, yeah. Uh, let's see. Uh, is it
this has question answering and also has code
okay?
response. So
Oh wait. Okay, but this is
actually, it
from
matches.
GSM 8K, right? Let's see.
I think DeepSeek has also used this GSM. Yes.
Yeah, the main issue though is like I it's probably not actually like commons data. Let's see. How did they actually make the data set? Started collecting by hiring freelancers on Upwork. Okay. Work search. Scale decision to resolve. Oh wait, so GSM 8K. See questions. Okay, so it was then. So it was not because it was made. So at least in part, it was made by GPT-3, and we know that GPT-3 was not. Okay, right. Oh my God, why is no one this field actually? Okay. What about the map data set? Okay, so GSM 8K is not count for that.
Can we just use the open map instruct just for to analyze how the model actually turns out? But
Yeah, sure, we
what in the
can.
next training we can just replace. For now, I'm just used to see how the model will turn out.
We could, I guess. But like, I feel like that would just like be kind of like slippery and would potentially waste time. Let's see. Rapid. Yes. Like, if because we're gonna have to either way, we're going to have to spend the time to find this data set or make it something like that, and then train it again, right? Let's see, because the problems from math. Oh, it's from math competitions. So what's the license on these? Okay, wait. Oh God, no.
Okay, I think I have
Yeah.
to go now.
Okay, so
Yeah, I can catch up with you
mhm.
tomorrow or day after.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
See you in a bit. Bye. Okay. Let's see. Okay. What's the license like? On those competitions. And the questions. Do they allow okay, that's not oh, okay. Service allow training on the data. This is one of the TOSs. Okay, does not claim ownership of content. Posting content will be okay. not to reproduce, so exploit. Okay. What about someone else taking them from AOPS for training? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay, so Khan Academy. Ah, right, it's not. OpenStax. Okay. 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 So something that we can do is just contact AOPS directly. Um, and say, that's made from a of GRPO. Is it okay to use a dataset that was made with questions from AOPS? For this, we likely be using it the or giving it. Okay. Hopefully
I am
we.
fine.
Yeah.
I am fine. I am finding a lot of synthetic datasets, but each of them is based on GSM, Italy, and math. There are a lot of
Yeah.
synthetic datasets, but
Yeah.
all of them are just based on those
I
datasets.
agree, which are made fully for that research. Okay. So okay. Right. DeepMind mathematics team. Uh. Okay. Did it have the code? Oh my god, this is horrible. Um. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so this could actually be like a question answer data, and even better, like it's a some code to actually generate some generate some new math questions as well. Um. Okay. Hey, what's the license? Oh, Apache 2.0. Yep, awesome. Okay, so okay. Oh, okay. Actually, 1 second. Sure. Sure. Hey. Yo. Hey, girl. Oh,
Just me.
hey. Hi, Poptonic. I think. Oh, are you working Mechadub? Awesome. We're actually just trying to right now like find some data math data sets for GRPL which are not made of any like stolen data, so that we can use it for training for PS 1.0. Any ideas about that? I remember. Wait, was I swear we found one, right? We had like it was just the main thing was we had to like it was like Q and then colon something and then A colon something. How's do you remember?
I just know the MBPP one.
Mm, no, it wasn't. There was definitely something. Oh, yeah, I remember. Um. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, yes, yes. It was this. I'm pretty sure it was this.
DS one. Okay.
Oh, this was for code. Yeah, this was for code. Yeah, yeah. Um. Okay. What is this? Okay, that's not relevant. But yeah, but this is like a data set for code. Um, yeah. Okay. So we can use this. Does the map data set need to be Q&A, or can it just be like questions, or can it just be questions?
Well, it can just be questions, but if you have answers, so we can reward the function for
Oh yeah.
accuracy because we can just check if the answer is correct or not.
Oh right, yeah,
If
yeah,
typing an answer would just take
yeah, it makes sense. 1 second. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Are there any math question answer data sets which were fully not which are either in the public domain, have an Apache license, or are fully free to use for commercial purposes and weren't made in any way by data that's not available for public use. e.g., the map dataset was partially made by using synthetically generated questions from
Yeah,
GPT.
I have found one. Can you check?
Yeah.
Can you check if it is okay? I have seen the link. It says it is crowdsourced and synthetic dataset.
Okay. So look,
Can you just
synthetic one. Um, where do we say like how they actually made it? Uh,
yes? I wasn't finding anything, so I just asked him to use. So it's just fine.
okay, they're not saying how they did it. Okay, so it's an Okay. Okay, so Quinn. It looks like we're having it be generated by a model with Quinn, which Quinn was made with was not made with public domain data. Uh, mm, I was just redirecting back to the same thing. Okay. Okay. Wait. The Numina Mafia said they're linking to this other thing. Let's see. So Chinese maps has exercises to use online exam paper PDFs and math discussion forums. This sure does sound like a lot of stolen data. God damn it, Jesus Christ. Okay. Um Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. That's running that. Let's leave that to be so we don't waste more time on that. Tell you what. We're doing that. This. By the way, Cosmic, I was talking with Sean. And I was thinking like for our plans and stuff. We should have like a clear metric for success and stuff. And I think the clear metric which makes sense to me is us having the more things we have on the site which have been uniquely made by us or by users or by participants in hackathons, that kind of thing, which are valuable to alignment and have been seen by over 1,000 people, right? So this can be like a high quality critique on a plan, which is seen by over 1,000 people, a high quality alignment plan, which is made and submitted to AI plans, like basically like unique alignment, like valuable alignment stuff, which has been submitted to AI plans and seen by 1,000 people, right? Um, so what this would be like research that we're doing, and then we're going to partner with players, and then that's going to be available and useful like for the EU and for like partnering with European firms and that kind of thing, right? Then it can be seen by much more people. Um, but I think whilst we're also doing this, because this is going to be like a more longer term project, we should also like try to do um, some other things as well. Like I don't know if you saw about the reading group. Um, Did you see the reading group that let's see, it was hmm?
So I don't think I do.
No worries, no worries. This was in here. Yeah, so Madhusan, he's interested in leading a reading group um on artificial wisdom. And they would be like reading papers and stuff on the site and making comments and stuff. Um and so and there's also someone else who's interested as well. Oga, they're interested, so he's interested as well in leading a reading group. And I'm thinking that we make this kind of like a larger event where like where anyone can sign up to be like a leader of their own reading group, right? And they invite other people and stuff. And like they like they like together, each like sort of group, they read papers and stuff on the site, and they comment on them, give critiques and stuff, right? And automatically that brings in more people, and more stuff is being made as well, right? And then they'll want to share their work and stuff, right? But the things that we need to make for that um, is, so we need to change the research. So we need to do a couple of things. First, we need to change the research directions so that it's easier to create a research direction, right? Um, for yeah, uh, and then we need to make so people can not just like do this, but also join a research direction. So kind of how like on like Twitter and like Blue Sky and other stuff, you can like join a community, right? Similarly, like Alpha Week, so you see these communities, you can go here, and then you can like click plus, and you can join this community, right? Um, but what we do, something a bit different, is like rather than on here, what happens is like if you join a community, right, you can request to join, um, and then the moderator of the community will either approve or reject your request, right? And then any people who make comments and stuff in the community, their comments show up here, or who make critiques and stuff, and you can see the people in the community. Um, on on here, there's something which I think is not as good as it could be, which is only like you like any paper that you like automatically gets added to this community. Um, but what I think we can do, which is better, is that first of all have this thing for saying like either like a button for saying like relevant or not relevant, right, on each paper. Um, and then they can suppose they're in the community of or in the community research section for shard theory, right? Then they can vote as on this plan as being either relevant or not relevant for that research direction, right? Um, and then um, when they do that, then that'll show up like if it's like a certain like threshold of relevance, then it shows up as like underneath the like linked like papers for that research direction, right? Does that make sense? Um,
Yes.
and so then they can see like, okay, these are like the papers which are relevant and stuff for our like community and our group, and they can see like similarly on here they can see the number of strengths and flaws and the score and stuff on those, and they can vote and stuff on those strength vulnerabilities and stuff. Um, and kind of some of some similarly like also having the ability for people to more easily add papers from archive as well, so like extending the search. um let's see, uh to so that like so like if I search right now, like I can right now it shows these, but suppose like I said like okay, I'm not actually seeing the result that I wanted on here. um okay, uh then I can go having the ability also like to search on archive, um and then add that here. I think something like that. But okay, but the main thing, having the ability to say like relevant, not relevant for this research direction, and then on the research direction, see not just like the sort of critiques stuff of the research direction and the papers for that, but also events. So like, suppose someone is in the research direction for Constitution AI, or someone's a moderator for that, then they can say like, okay, we're running the community, like I'm running a reading group for that, um, and it's going to be at this time and this date. It's going to be held at this place. Does that make sense? Right. So giving people a much more control over like their section of the site. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? There's anything which is like flawed in that or wrong
Yeah,
or?
but
Mhm.
yeah, but rather than giving access to the whole research direction,
Mhm.
can't we just make allow the users to make research to reading groups,
Mhm.
and in the reading groups they can discuss about what they're reading rather than mm, giving access to of a research direction to a person or a moderator. You can just allow them to make reading groups and they can invite their members to the reading group and they can just discuss on what research direction are they reading or what they are doing. They can just mention it there and just discuss what they are doing in their own chat box type.
I guess. I mean, we don't need to make like a chat thing or whatever, right? Like we can just like have them do that, like whatever in the Discord or wherever else they want to. Um, I was more thinking that like for the sense of like for they want to see like if they're in a particular research direction, they don't want to see a bunch of papers which are irrelevant for that, right? So for them as a community to be able to select like these are the papers which are relevant for us, right? And also if they're a moderator of that, then also like being able to say like, okay, I don't want to use Discord. I want to instead like have a meeting here or have a meeting there. Um, yeah. So basically giving them like letting them make their own like community and stuff on air plans, um, and then like having like control over that. Also, that like makes like frees up us a lot because we don't need to manage that instead of managed like by the moderator. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes, yes, it actually makes sense.
mhm.
So it means that the constitution, let us assume the constitution AI would be
Yeah.
moderated by only one person, right?
It could be moderated by one person. It could also be moderated by multiple. Um, I think we can like.
So how do we?
Mhm.
So how do we give access to? How do we choose a moderator?
Yeah. So like, I think that would be like kind of like a one-on-one basis. So for example, like I've talked to Motherson, right? And I know them and stuff. So like, um, and we say, okay, cool. We know them, we trust them. So we'll give Motherson like moderate access, and then he can also add other moderators for his research direction.
Okay.
Yeah. And similarly, like Uga, who's like name's Leopold. Right. I've talked to him, or like so we can verify him as well. And similarly, like right now it's just me, but suppose you find someone and say like, hey, I know someone. He's interested in being a moderator for this new research direction, right, or this new community, whatever, right? And then you verify him, and I say cool. And then we say, okay, now they're in charge of their thing, and they can invite moderators and stuff for their thing there. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's to see. Yeah. Awesome. So I think that would be good, and cool. So yeah. So then I think next step is actually setting this up so that we have this in an organized manner kind of thing. Because we tried to do a reading group before for this, but it didn't really work. What I'm thinking is I'll make a Luma page. So something that you can do on Luma. Wait. Okay, I don't know why this is taking so long to load. Is it because I'm also running this and okay. It was just I literally told it explicitly like this would not count. The math data would not count. And they said that okay. Okay. O3 is stupid. I'll say it. Like I literally told it this would not count. I literally said like e.g. like I said. Movement of an existing open data. Okay, we can look for the math curated set, I guess. Okay, the ACO-RAT data set. This is fully crowdsourced. Okay. What's that mean? Okay, so they collected the seed. Oh my god. Okay. One sec, we are back. Okay. So the GMAT. Test. And let's see their license. The terms of use. Hmm. And I bet they did not contact them. I bet they just took it. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Hey, who's showing?
Hello.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I just finished the group thing. You guys are doing what?
Well, I was doing Costco's idea with Shruti. I am now currently with Cosmic trying to find a math data set which was not made with any like stolen data.
It's gonna be super difficult. You're gonna have to make it yourself. That's a
Yeah.
cool thing. Everything on the internet's stolen. Well, it's because these big companies only scrape the internet indiscriminately, so all the data sets we have all have stolen data.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like it wouldn't be that hard. Like, the thing is, like, there are like open source, like Apache license, like math textbooks, right? Those exist, and they have questions and answers. Cosmic, I'm honestly wondering, like, rather than like going through the trouble to do this, like OpenStax, um, like math, like is OpenStax like fully, like, yeah, it says free for all. Mm, the open stacks, textbooks, exams, etc. Free to.
What exactly is OpenStax?
It's like this free textbooks thing, free online textbooks thing.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say all OpenStax is like not stolen though.
Uh.
How
Huh.
would he classify stolen math though? Because like if somebody learns from a class and teaches it somewhere else,
As in, like,
stolen.
was this data taken from something else? So, for example, right, like this, is so accurate, right? Definitely stolen, right? Because they collect from 3,000, 34,000 seed problems, right, from the GMAT test, right? And so the examples include the GMAT test, and if you look at the GMAT terms of license or terms of use and stuff, um, it definitely don't want you to copy and distribute their stuff which they make, right? The reason we're doing like this, like open, like not using stolen data and stuff, other than it being morally correct, is that there's this model called Plias 1.0. I did I already mention it before to you?
I don't think you referenced this to me.
Okay. So there's this model called Plias Plias 1.0, which they is the first ever LLM which was made without using any stolen data. They only use public domain data and license data. The data which they had like license and permission to train for. And I think that's super cool. So I want to like help them, and I want to like make a GRPL version of the model and stuff. Um, and then we'd make like the first ever like reasoning model, which has not been like trained with any stolen data.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be super cool. But
it
I'm
might be interesting to see the performance difference between using stolen and not stolen data.
yep. Um, And I mean, like obviously, like if we have less options, then it's probably going to be like a decrease in performance. But I think like with good enough RL, we can get around a lot of that, especially for like math and coding. So, right. So what I'm thinking is like, could we actually just let's see, free to use for commercial purposes? Okay. Okay, nice. So as long as we credit OpenStax, so calculus series. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, as long as it's not used commercially, so you might have to say that like the training set requires you not to use this AI model.
I mean, we are going to use it commercially in some sense, though. So we just won't use
Is
the.
that breaking the TOS then?
No, so we won't use the calculus one. So we'll just use the other ones, which are. So it says the one which so which math data sets. So which math exams or textbooks by OpenStax are free to use for commercial purposes. Okay, so they have the algebra and trigonometry. Cool.
This is an
Okay.
interesting project you're working on. I'm gonna go
Sweet.
try making a guide on. I'm trying to like, since I want to like redo like the arena thing.
Yeah, you want to make a guide for
See if I
Arena?
could make a more interesting guide of how to try seeing if I can make it work.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Of seeing how to do SAE interp on a Hugging Face model. Maybe that would be better.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
Because the one they use on Arena, they only show you how to make a default PyTorch model.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking it might be great to do a step by step of like extracting the PyTorch from the Hugging Face and stuff.
I think that'd be really good. I think that'd be super valuable.
Yeah, I'll try doing that. That's
Awesome.
gonna be what I'm gonna try doing this week after I have free time.
Awesome. Thanks for the
Yes.
sweet.
But also I'll join cross-coder research next
So that'll be
tomorrow, yes.
that'll be tomorrow. Yeah. Commercial.
It will happen on the Friday. There was no
Sorry. Oh.
last.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yesterday I was just knackered. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Let's see. Okay. So how to extract the questions and answers from these to make a dataset to train an AI model. Okay.
Yeah, you know how to use web scrapers, or there's already a public data set how to do it.
I don't think I.
All you to use. I'm looking at the site. I think you can use Scrapey to try doing it.
Sweet, that'd be good. I don't
You
know.
can make a web scraper for you to try scraping all the math data if you want.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Do you want me to do that for OpenStack? I could do that by like tomorrow.
That would be amazing. Thank you. I think you can do that a lot faster than I could.
Okay, I guess I'll try that.
Thanks so much.
No,
Okay.
I might. It's not guaranteed.
Ah,
but
okay.
I'll try.
Okay. Cool.
Because,
Cool.
like,
Cool.
Because the last time I did web scraping was
Mhm.
scraping game data from Steam.
Okay. Cool. In case you do, here's the links.
That's cool. I'm not try seeing if I can scrape it. I'll tell you if I can.
Cool. Alright, 1 second.
These sites have no JavaScript, right?
I don't.
Minimal JavaScript, right?
I mean, it seems fairly minimal. Like this is just basically a huge page of like text, so it seems pretty minimal. Yeah. So like,
I'm gonna go look at the CSS to see if how it's formatted.
sweet,
I
sweet,
hope
sweet,
it's not messy.
sweet, sweet, sweet.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
stuff.
just give me what books you want, and I'll try doing one book or something.
Awesome. So let's see. College algebra, for example. Yes, to me, the questions and answers I need.
Is there already not an OpenStax like data set web scraper?
OpenStax, math,
I want to
data
see
set.
if I'm doing something new or somebody already did it. There's already somebody made it.
Okay.
No, maybe like web scraper.
Oops.
Like maybe look on Cackle OpenStax data.
Yeah.
I don't want to be reinventing the wheels.
Yeah, of
Stuff
course, of
anybody
course.
else did it, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I swear, somehow Google's search has gotten like pretty bad.
Because he added AI and all the new AI websites and stuff.
Like I'm just doing like a normal Google search, and it should be like. Okay. Okay. OpenStax text. Why was DuckDuckGo more successful at this than Google? That's crazy.
So there's already there.
Yeah. So this is for just like
How
old
old
text.
is it? Let's see how old it is. Because if it's like a year old, I might have to redo everything.
So this is just a data set. It doesn't say.
I think that's good enough.
Yeah. So I guess.
No need for me to web scrape.
Yep. So I guess we can just like sort of like take from here.
Oh yeah, I found a Kaggle data set for Stack Overflow.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to give it to you? Or
Oh yeah, no, I know about that one. That's available in Common Corpus. The main thing is that like at least
What's Corpus? Isn't that just a huge data set?
Yeah, so Common Corpus is like a data set of like public domain data. That's what they refined that data set, and use that for players. So we're already going to be like using that for GRPO and stuff. What I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, there's already a script to look at the text in OpenStack.
Oh, sweet. Was that script?
Let me see if this works, but I'm not going to look more into this or bring it.
Okay, it's not. Okay. Find the math questions and answers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Oh, you're doing the select.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really work.
I'm already asking AI with the Hugging Face on the side. How do you do that?
That's just available on Hugging Face. Like if you're just logged into Hugging Face, you can do that.
Oh wow.
I think they have it for free, but it's not very good. I think probably like if you want to just have like a very basic like natural language to SQL, it probably works. But anything like beyond that, which I just tried to do just now, doesn't really do anything. So it's because like it's wrong.
I'd like to get the AI thing on there, Hugging Face. Just want to see that.
It's just there by default if you just like right click this or side panel. It's just there by default.
Side panel? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, as long as you're logged in, I think. Okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. So. Okay. Any data sets which.
Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
You're good to go eat.
See. Sure. Hey Cosmic. Sorry for keeping you waiting so long with this. Um, I'm wondering, can we just like scrape this ourselves? Because there's a bunch of math textbooks made from these math books, which are Q and A data sets. It's not how to scrape to make one. Wait, what? Squad? Okay, I'm just not even gonna bother with like other pre-made sets for now. All right, open textbooks data set. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, this is what we were just looking at before. Oh my god. Pa 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 pa. How to be easier to filter it out to get just the math questions and answers, or do a screen.